Hi everyone, it's FSketcher Fashion Drawing Tutorials, and in this lesson we're going to learn how to render patent leather. We're going to draw this top and the skirt, and we'll also draw a fur coat having some holographic colors. So let's start. If you need a template for this sketch, just click on the link in the upper right corner and you can get a free printable template. So let's start. I'm using pale pink for your top as a base color. It's a very light tone of red. After that, I'm using ruby color. Well, I'm using brush marker, but if you use Winsor & Newton markers, you can also get pro marker of the same color. Here, because she just turned her body a little bit to the left, we do not get all the light in the center. It's just slightly shifted in direction of her right hand. As you can see, we have more light on one half. And her breast, like two spheres, and it's lit mostly on one side. Now we need a solid surface, and please spread that ruby color. And then just take your pink, mix it with ruby, and make this gradient. So there is not just ruby and pink, but a very smooth transition. And you can clean your pink marker on a clean paper, just spread it a little bit and it's gonna be okay. Next, I'm using burgundy color as a darker tone of red. Next, I'm using red and mixing it with burgundy. And again, making this transition now from red to burgundy. Now mix black marker on solid surface and mix burgundy with that black. Just a little bit, mostly on the sides. Next, take your white ink pen and let's add this super shine that patent leather has. Okay, so now we're working with her skirt, and here we will have more wrinkles because the skirt is not as tight as her top. So I want to, well, I'm just showing some wrinkles in the central area. Okay, well, basically I'm showing the wrinkles as the small ones look like triangles or just random spots. And mostly I put them between her legs, very close to her crotch. And then some of them are elongated. You see on your left, the fabric is slightly wrinkled, so that's where the wrinkles come from. So next, I colored everything with cool gray 3, the white area. Now I'm mixing that cool gray 3 with black on that solid surface, and I'm making this again transition from black to gray. So next, just making that black, peach black, so 100% opacity. Next, take a pen touch or correction pen and let's make some wrinkles really shiny. So basically you can even draw some of them if you want to, like in my case. Mostly it's like a triangular shapes, and I'm just adding some shine on the sides as well. With white ink gel pen, add the stitches if you want them. Okay, some seams. Now I'm working with her shoes, the base color, Cool Gray 3. Now, since like they're really small, I'm using fine liner. And I'm not coloring everything. Showing the heel part, then I drew some stripe in the front part. You can Google Louboutin heels and you will see a lot of reference images for a patent leather pumps. And you can take a look as highlights and shadows look like on such type of leather. So okay, it's time to render your fur coat. First, spread 3 markers on the solid surface. Cool Gray 3, Pastel Blue, and Pastel Green. So if you want to get this color, if you want to draw just white fur coat, you can spread just Cool Gray 3 or Cool Gray 4. So now I'm using a blender, colorless marker, and I'm just mixing all these 3 colors, drawing the outline of the fur coat. So you can see the sleeves, you can see the shape of the coat. I'm adding just pure marker, Cool Gray 3. And the other side, spread blender first, and then just use pure markers. This side is going to be a bit darker. And a little bit of denim blue because it's darker but has the same hue as the pastel blue. So now use your white ink gel pen and make some strokes, and I recommend you to smudge those strokes with some tissue, or in my case I just use my gloves. I don't know, I just think that way they look a bit more smooth and just better than these bit thick strokes that you get with a pen. Well, that's our final result. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please click the like button. Subscribe to FSketcher channel for more tutorials. Like FSketcher on Facebook, follow on Instagram and Pinterest, and see you next tutorial.